there is that B-long rotation that they were expecting, maybe that could have been different. But they got the spike down at the very least. We'll see if they can do something with the eco here. And this is something that's great about Valorant, is that on the eco rounds, because of the... Oh, actually, we can see almost just a walk up short here. But on the eco... Oh, they can actually hop over the tripwire. That's lovely to see. Frank's going to spot this, though. And he's going to delay a lot with the explosives. The satchel's coming out.
Proven why T1 is one of the best teams in the game at this point. Their composure, the way that there's never really any panic. The Raze backs away effectively, right? Like, he just gets the kill, then rotates around, knows that his teammate's going to be there and trusts him there. Crashies right around the corner, gets himself two there, and another delay slow. Just preventing that movement. Wardell's looking for the kill. Where is it? He's trying to sniff this one out. You only have that Brimstone that's going to be playing back metal right by sight. Cutler gets the kill on food. AZK, though, follows that one up there. Thankfully for TSM, Drone responds. And now Wardell has an advantageous position looking right through the defender's side. And if that Cypher tried to push in and Cutler just playing patrol down low, Wardell tags Brax, ends that run. Crashies now with just a Spectre.
3 players on B now, 2 in hookah. They're looking to perhaps maybe get a bit more action a little bit earlier into the round to make things a bit easier for themselves against TSM here.
Oh, and I think Drone, his shoulder was inside of...
if that gets the kill, if Wardell dies to this as he moves into hookah, I think that the round might be over, especially as he is a spike. You can see AZK has an elevated position here. This really is where the round could be just sealed here for Team Brax.
He needs mid.
Take down Skadoodle, but still, this is the spike here, moving through hookah, and they're going to try to go for the face against AZK. The trade is there. Myth survives. He's the one that gets the kill. However, his teammates...
I wonder what their Myth seems to... Yeah, so this is going to be that, okay, run it back right through the cyber cage and just burn as much utility as they can, but Drone can't get out of there. The Hellfire and Brimstone.
Kill my allies.
And that forces the res there for Cutler to bring back Drone. And we're right back where we started, but the difference, utility has been wasted for the Cypher.
Yeah, and you get 2 options. Either you just wait and reset into an A attack, or you reset into a B attack. They're actually going to go straight into A, no delay, in fact. And it might work out because the rotation back to B for the defenders did happen. A couple players out of position. That's a good covering shot there from Wardell from distance as he holds the flank for his team, but they don't have much ground to work with. This is that classic problem. When you have this short plant, you need to U-haul control, and you got to control short, and you don't have anything else to work from. So you better have a good defense. So you have to hit your shots. You cannot let them force you back like this. Wardell will be forced away. Lots of, oh my god, so much utility falling onto Wardell. He's taken out of the action completely. Look how far back he has to go.
And yes, that was an ice cream joke. In some way, made sense in my brain.
They're all raisin flavored.
Dude, that just sounds terrible. Everything about that sounds terrible. Also equally terrible is when AZK gets a double on Sub Rosa and Drone, ending that round. And it just feels like we're looking at a different kind of game here than what we saw earlier when Team Myth played against Team Mendo. The confidence and control that T1 have here, it's exceptional.
Oh, for sure. And it's just so encouraging to see that you're not seeing Cyphers just playing just predictably, because that was the thing really. It's glitch cams that always play certain sides, certain setups, certain tripwires and cages. Here we see how well Cypher is used on A. It completely enables sometimes to have 3 players on B by having Cypher do so much here. Look at just this small little bit of delay, the information that comes through the cage. So useful here in combination with Brax on that raise with that utility that he's throwing in to do damage, forces you back. It's just really, really well thought out here from T1. And there's already going to be a lot to answer for TSM. They got to find at least like 3 or 4 rounds here. It's feeling like that might be too much to ask for at this point.
Yeah, they are certainly struggling to get any kind of just control in this one. And Crashies
at the back of B now to support this B defense.
Oh man, I love that play there. The way that they are covering each other on hookah. You always see players would play around like this angle where Brax is, like the cubby, and then one person will be inside a hookah. Instead, this time around, you have the Brimstone. Nice shot there from Myth, though. Actually, stop food, and AZK does get a headshot.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate for TSM because, again, it's very hard. They don't know that there's 2 players in hookah. They don't have their squad doesn't actually have a lot of ways to get information. That's actually what they're lacking. There's no Sova. Sova's really strong on Vine for that reason in particular, but great opening from Brax. I'm just going to say that if they'd attacked slightly quicker than previous for long, they probably would have won the B side. But Brax put into position just in time, and he's always on time. Oh my god, he wants more. He pulls out the rocket launcher. I think that's overkill. Not even necessary at this point. He's blind. He's going to maybe just shoot that rocket out there. He knows he's done for. And it's going to be a trade from mid. So that's the first overextension we've seen. Brax having a little bit of fun.
Yeah, you know, clearly they're doing all right. That Brax can go in there with a rocket. That is what Raze does, though, right? She goes in. She is very reckless. Myth gets shot. That was the change that happened. Well, actually, I think he ended up getting shot there, so he gets sent back. That was a recent change added before the 1.0 update to give the Omen players some more utility to work with. They're going to TP right through this. Perhaps the player's going to be inside of here again. And there is Skadoodle right at the corner. Cutler there with just barely any HP is forced to use the heal. Food there stops with the Phantom.
Trying to find a way into this B-bomb side. There's 3 players here for T1, for Team Brax to defend with. And already the defensive utility will be tossed out there to make the entrance to this side even more labored, even more arduous. And you can see Food at the back there with that stim. Good to see stim. Oh, nice shot from Drone. He's going to pick up one. He's going to try to press forwards. Can't find the next one. Food, even though he's in the ice, is able to do a lot of damage. And Skadoodle, he hasn't been called upon many times in this game, but this might be a moment for Skadoodle to shine. He breaks through elbow. However, that said, 2 players left for mid. Oh, okay.
Just
with that said, Brax is now called upon.
Yeah, we'll have to win this round out. Nade's out. Oh my goodness, gets the nade from downtown against Cutler. It is now Wardell versus Brax.
Brax versus Wardell.
Nice. Whoa! I didn't even want to add anything to it because all that needed to be said was that right there. Brax in a 1v1 against Wardell.
Very flat against T1. And they're playing a 3-man setup towards B once again. And they can quickly rotate out of this if they get the information early on. But it looks like there will be a challenge towards Hookah. The trade comes through. ACK still holds on to that position. With the help of Skadoodle. Will now evacuate Hookah. Oh, the ult's ready. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did get Ska, unfortunately. That pushes back some players here. No nade connection. But AZK safely gets inside of the Hookah. The dark cover played right at the back of sight. Goes in for the res, though. That was ambitious. AZK gets 3. That's 4 total for AZK.
I'm falling back, bro.
Off of that res. 1 more and he'll get a round ace here. But if he's able to get all the remaining 2, it's a super ace, as you mentioned before.
The fabled super ace. It's enough time. Maybe a better way to put it. As both Drone and Wardell trying to work the map and figure out how to do this. Putting that pressure towards this B-bomb site. Nice pick up there, catching in midair. AZK's down. But again, they've got to get closer. They need that spike diffused, and it's going to be very, very difficult. They look a little bit scared to even tap it at this point, trying to get that information as to where these players actually are. They're really trying to delay this as much as possible. I play that time as you can see the daggers come out and the cloud burst lasts so damn long now.
Yeah, it takes forever. And then he benefits from that one big time. Now you got 1v1 Crashies versus Wardell. He was in this situation before against Brax, but this time he's going to have the blades out and he's peeking around the corner. Little tailwind to the other side. He just needs to play around this site here. And that was more than enough to give them a round win in here in round 10. And they also have the orbital strike from the Brimstone too. So when they do push in there, he can use it. And there it is. The Hellfire is out. And out of that one, though, it's going to be TSM that get the better of that exchange as they do manage to kill one. So this is going to lead it into a 2v3. I spoke too soon. Myth ended up getting killed by AZK. Wardell working alongside Cutler here. Tailwind over to the right side. Cutler picks up the kill. Now it's just going to be Brax and Crashies. And Brax with the rocket trying to blow him up, but doesn't actually get the kill. I could have sworn that was on top of the target. But Crashies is going to make do for that one. Finds the headshot. Spike is down. They have the intel as to where this player is going to be located.
Oh.
And Brax, another shot right to the body. And you just are so impressed by what he's able to do here.
You saw Brax wanted to peek it, but
the way that Food is able to get this backstab going, you can already see AZKs going through the defender spawn right now, just leaving Skadoodles on the lonesome towards B as this attack comes in. This better be a good set piece because they're going to be against absolutely everyone and the flank as well.
Yeah, they're going to get pincered completely here. They need to get this spike down ASAP, and that is what they're doing, planting the spike. Subrosa, kill on Crashies, opens things up, gives him that first blood, and AZK responds right away. Spike is down. That was the flank from Food that you called earlier. Now just leaving only one player left, and Skadoodle kills Drone. They're going to get that res to really help out the economy.
Well, it's round 12, so he's just rather res somebody than not.
Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
Smoke's down.
Oh, that player movement. We'll have the Sage wrapping around. Subrosa actually love that Molotov there from Subrosa. There are not a lot of angles that you can get with that Molotov from right there, but that is the perfect spot. Players love to just drop back here on Cubby and then pop the Molotov. It's rather common. But in order to get that angle and then also do the tick damage as they were coming through, even with all of that going on, Brax gets a few kills there. And thankfully for Team Myth and the so okay, great. We now know that 2 players are going to be located over here. Then their options are rather limited given that the equipment that they're going to be using a bunch of classics trying to save up for the next round. That doesn't mean it's impossible for them to win off the round. Myth does get 2 though with the Spectre. Wardell can't stay alive. A Skadoodle with the classic is going to upgrade that one to a Spectre. They actually just bail out of there. They get out of there. They know that it's just not worth fighting that. So they'll have to just deal with the fact that they're going to run right through. I also love this play here. Skadoodle drops the primary weapon for Brax because he's got 10 HP, and I don't think he might be able to get up the health in time. So he should be able to heal up, but it just makes more sense to put that in the hands of Brax here.
Yeah, but the thing is that would give his position away as well. So you've got to really count. He's going to go for it. So that's 1 position known of 2. Cutler definitely, you can see he's focusing on Newhall right now. He absolutely knows somebody's in here. He knows that Sage is in there, in fact, and it could be doubled up on the same position. He'll be well aware of that. That's how they should be playing it. Get some good damage there. Cutler needs to push forwards there with the Spectre. What can he do? Oh my goodness, Brax able to escape. There's the right click on the classic though. The wall
he's pushing through.
But the rotation through Newhall, can he make it there in time? Oh, satchel over the top. Oh my god, that was so close. Was that actually a satchel or did he jump on the small crate?
Kind of a limp satchel, which is not able to help out the Raze there. We'll need to use both of them. That's fine. Cutler playing the slow game, and then the nade just flying through. And this is yet another short A plant. Skadoodle's going to play around this wall here, but before he does that, though, he's going to get the frag, and he nails one onto Subrosa. But Cutler does respond, takes out Brax. They TP out. They have enough players there by B, but this is a teleport fake out. So 3 players wrapped around. Oh my goodness, I love this play. I love it.
You will not
because it just knocks them out of their positioning, and then they go back around and get the res.
Yeah, and Crashies was in showers the whole time. He catches Cutler like reacting to the rotation that they anticipate is going to be to B. This is a beautiful call coming in from them.
When you
a whiff there. Doesn't matter. Drone's going to pick it up. Making his way forwards now is Wardell with that operator. They have a lot of work on their hands. The 3 versus 4. The time is against them as well. Oh, the glass again.
Pocket.
one enemy
Down just as quickly, but he created space for his teammates. We'll get a lot of frags coming thick and fast on this retake. The 1v1 now is all that's left, and that's going to go towards Drone. Of course it does, and it looks like he has enough time. That's incredible. What a clutch coming out of. I don't even know who do we even ascribe the credit in this round.
Information gathering, run it back. Where are they going to be located? 24 seconds left on the clock here. There goes that cheeky molly that has been played out quite a few times for Sub Rosa. I think here's where they're going to be. Yeah, the cyber cage is out. That's going to get him too. They burn him alive and roast them with the orbital strike there. And that was the ult. They invested 2 ults into this round. They have 4 seconds to plant. No one's going to be around there because the spike is down. They had to hightail it out. Brax did grab that op and has kept it. Crashies, I would have to expect, would use his Cypher ultimate to gather that intelligence. Brimstone ult for food. Orbital strike. Sub Rosa, another kill on Crashy, so they won't be able to utilize that one. And another one for Sub Rosa. Big critical kills here that Sub Rosa has managed to obtain for his team, leaving just Brax and Sage. That was Skadoodle. Goodbye, my friend. They got vision on the spike by Shower. Brax is all alone, slowed, and with an op. So just, I think we'll like to try and save this one. Maybe get some kills if possible. There you go. So Sub Rosa got 4 kills that round, and they're going to get that op back that Brax stole in the last round.
Taste of their own medicine there as they make their way up short, looking for a committed play. The drone's going to be having some fun here at the back. That's a bit annoying, but does deal with the Cypher camera. The bomb has been planted, so this will be, again, it'll be annoying, but this should be pretty easy for a retake. They know pretty much exactly where every player should be. It's a short plant, clear out Eagle, clear out short, throw down that utility, attack together. You should be okay, but that said, there are some kills coming the way of T1, which is certainly annoying.
And but Drone. Dude, Drone has been a superhero for this team. They'll get that plant, or excuse me, get that defuse. They hold on to their ops, and another round win for Team Myth TSM. Looks like the fake wood IKEA table worked out, gentlemen.
They had one gun, no?
What's up, Gary?
All right, guys, get ready, get ready.
The wall's going to be placed. They're going to shoot right through this, and now this is going to be their push.
Guys, I'm ready.
Look for this one, folks. They're waiting for the timing to get down. They also will need Crashies to be there by long to go and support them. He's going to make his way up. But the orbital strike comes in, and Myth gets a kill on Brax right away, slowing them down. So the Rolling Thunder should not be all that effective. Food, though, a kill on Cutler could be critical here. So Rosa follows up. AZK is going to be inside of sight now, leaving just a few players left alive. It's Drone. He's the last one left standing. They got their teammate right back in this one with the res. Can Drone win it out in the 1v4? He is surely going to be in a bit of a pickle here. And Reyna.
Interesting. Okay, so this is
Brax.
Yeah, Brax is on the Omen, and T1 moves to the Reyna.
Oh, look at that. Flank. Oof, Drone already making his presence felt. That was just a full push down mid. No one was there by Hay to just look around, or grass Hay, whatever people like to call this area. There's Sub Rosa, 1-2, nicely done there. Only left alive is Crashies. He plays the Cypher. So you have to assume that that is going to be the player still left standing. And I think that player was over, yeah, I was going to say right in front of spawn.
It's going to be tough. I mean, they may get the spike down, but I doubt they're going to do too much more than that.
Now, without the Brim to split those 2 smokes off instantly, you are left in a really weird position where the Omen is going to have to just, get there as quickly as they possibly can. Even then, though, AZK starts this up with a kill against Cutler. They're going to be left now with Team Myth having 3 players left alive.
Headshot.
It's Sub Rosa, though, is going to even the odds. Maybe looking for another one here, and Sub Rosa gets 2. Wardell finds finds one more. Only player left alive will be the Breach. That is AZK. Tags 1, and Myth secures it. It was already halfway, and they'll get themselves 2 wins, or 2 rounds.
Either of them. I'll get the Ares,
just
a
roll with
shotgun, or a Sheriff, man. Just anything except that. Even a Marshal, I really hate the Spectres and even the Bulldog as well. I just feel like they're so unreliable. But by the way, quick play through the garage doors with the Operator. My God, look how aggressive Wardell was just in that spot. Almost going down. Needs to get a heal there, which he will.
If I am reading that correctly, on the mini map, they did make that change with the 1.0 update. Smoke is out. See long again. And Crashy's clear sight here, but I love that play. So he clears sight completely, gives them intel, and then there goes Brax. So now they will be able to put this bomb down. They have enough time to do it. Wardell, though, gets the frag on Crashies in the back. Spikes in play. Now they're just going to have to wait this one out. Myth needs to be careful. It doesn't need to be a superhero. He will be located inside a garage.
I'm with you. You're retaking.
There goes
Skadoo.
Cutler.
He's on that near side. He is going to recover in time, though, to continue to try to take place here. Just sticking close to the spike. That's a great headshot found around the corner. He spots the second player as well. Wide. It's Cutler, but he goes down as well to Skadoodle. Very beautiful stuff there. That is just perfect timing there from Skadoodle. That's him showing his experience. Great problems here. Things really looking bad here for TSM. Sheriff in the hands of Drone. We know he's great on the aim, and that's a great snipe there. He's going to try to heal himself and just try to survive in this position, but he doesn't have a dash. Cutler coming in, chiming in with a double of his own with that Sheriff. And it's looking a little bit more difficult than it really should. Jumping out of the window, finding time with Run It Back there. The double P comes through, and somehow, some way, I don't even understand, Alex, how they managed to clutch that one. The Wardell's playing off away from that position now, so they're not even to worry about drone spot. But in the meantime, a very fast push towards the C-bomb side is going to result in a spike plant. And this could be a huge opportunity for T1 with these pistols.
Indeed, it could be. They need to worry about this Omen that's inside of B site. Yeah, okay, finally, Drone is going to handle that one. And Cutler brings Myth back into the fold here, so they can be in a 4v3. Brax does have some. Brax has an ult as well as Crashies. I don't think Crashies is really going to be able to use his at this point in time. He's going to be by himself. Not much of an opportunity for him here. Wardell going right for that one. Wall is out. Crashies is on the other side of the map. Might as well be in Narnia. That will be the conclusion of the round there. They retake the site and snag that 4th round win. Position, maybe get a peek in, right? Like jiggle around corners. Like there's just little things that Reyna can do. And right now, not really getting all that out of this agent here, which is one of the shortcomings of Reyna. Subrosa, a shot on Skadoodle, and I think Skadoodle was cooking there by the Molly. There goes Myth, right inside of the middle area there, just to see where they are. Subrosa, another shot on Food. 2 players left alive as Myth goes right through his dark cover, looking for where this player could be located. But Drone is going to be on spike. He's holding this one down. And even though Brax was very close to getting that shot, it will be a victory there.
And that just told his team exactly what was going on. So huge play from him. And speaking of which, well, down. Too predictable, perhaps. Skadoodle is waiting for that play, and he will deliver the kill.
Yeah, I think at this point now, Wardell might need to respect this T1 roster just a little bit more. Because every time that he's tried to peek, whether it was against Brax or against Ska, he's been stuffed. So he might need to try and back up just a little bit, play it a tad more conservatively, and allow his teammates to just get that information. You lose out on a body that early, it also hurts. But it is going to be a 4v4, though, as they make their approach on mid. T1. Near sight from Myth. That was a huge near sight, actually. Gives Myth the kill on Crashies. Crashies couldn't see a thing, and Myth is playing his role gorgeously. Brax gets that plant down. Opportunity for the retake now for TSM here as AZK does snag that kill against Subrosa.
Brax trying to be the only person in the side, and he's going to take down Myth. That's a huge kill to get, especially again as he's alone. If he loses that fight, it's probably they're going to be in a really bad spot. But Drone also defending against Skadoodle there outside the bomb site, and it's not looking too good here now. Brax is going to find himself in a 1v1 after taking down Cutler. There's the Run It Back, and he might be able to get it to halfway at the very least. That's what he's playing for here. There it is. Gets it to halfway. Now he's got to find Brax. Brax is going to realize what's been going on here. There's not too much in the kit for Phoenix to use except this wall to really help him out. He's going to go for the whole. Brax is trying to spray through. He can't find it in time. Great stuff there coming from Drone. He even finishes off with the kill. This can come into play when, you know, let's say there's pressure around B or C or mid or whatever it is. Enough information for Drone to want to make a push. He's able to do that. Cypher is waiting for him, but this is going to be all focused now on this B bomb side as the attack comes forwards. He's going to get the layer out there through the wall to see what he can do in damage-wise, but he's going to walk straight into Myth, and that's not going to go as well as he had hoped. And oh no, it's an absolute slaughter on the B bomb side. Brax is able to fight his way forwards, but
here comes the attack now. Stage flow up top.
Absolutely. Aftershock in towards the side boxes to clear out anyone that could be lurking on the side itself. Oh! Crashies, let's go. All right. Okay, Crashies is holding the flank expertly with the operator and looking up top as well in case there's play heaven, but he's going to be denied for that with the dark cover making its way onto the A-long position. And he's got his teammates on the side, so this looks like it will be, honestly, a very difficult retake. And are they even interested in it?
Right side heaven, right side heaven.
Yeah, I mean, potentially, well, actually, it seems like they are certainly going to be interested in this one. Fortunately for TSM, they probably should have left their interests at the door. And instead, that's Crashies with 4. Any players that could be holding that. So finally, they're able to get that round win. Wardell, though, saw the top of AZK's character's hair there. Saw the orange hair, but Brax is actually going to shoot right in the face of Sub Rosa. Now Food playing for this spike. He's going to play for long. That's why he repositioned, so that he can allow Sage to drop back into that if they need to. And
oh no,
a TP comes through here. Crashies is going to locate 2 kills. Wardell, though, along with Myth, working together. Wardell with a shot on Skadoodle. Now it's just going to be Food by himself. 1v3. And look at that.
Goes to the swing, and it's just going to be the instant trade. It's a bit too much to ask, isn't it? Myth, yeah, he's doing the work this round, that's for sure. And that, what a denial as well. This looked like it was going to be a really, really solid post plant, but yeah, indeed. You certainly would have repositioned afterwards to get a favorable spot. And Drone, he's going to find himself opening onto Food. Food not having too much luck. Run it back there, get some information, and Crashies will take it down. He takes a lot of damage there, unfortunately for him.
Just a 101 here for Valorant. Try and sweep the map, get as much intel as you can, and then make a play. Cutler, again, Cutler with 2. I said it before. This is the thing about Cutler. You can rely on him to get 2 kills. How? I don't know. It's just the thing that he does. He's always that guy. Which is going to put Team Brax in a really difficult situation. The wall's already going to be destroyed, if it isn't already destroyed here. But Skadoodle lines one up against Myth. He challenges anyone. He wants anyone to get through this dark cover here and try and push him.
They're doubled up. Careful, CT.
This garage, players will always be there. Now the Brim and Drone. So Drone and yeah, okay. I was going to say you have to be the attack phase for TSM, who have had a great start to this one on Haven. The player's going to be located up above. That's Crashies. He's got that camera to watch out too. He knows that players are there. His drone pushes out, does get a little bit of the cover, but Crashies will finally get him as soon as the opportunity presented himself. Now Crashies continues to hang out in Heaven. Spike is going to go down. The full rotation starting to come through here as the rest of TSM does get on site.
Nice little setup they've managed to work themselves into. And is there really, how much utility is left here for the T1 to retake this? That's really the question I have. We'll see these crossfires being held here. There's that wall used as late as possible. And Myth will try to stay alive in this corner here to see how much he can do. And that wall will be, oh my god, wall on top of the wall. This is actually very problematic here for the retake. ACK, you can see that he can't get in time now. He's alone and his teammates have been slaughtered there as they try to make their way forwards across over that wall. Might get a frag or 2 here, but ultimately he shouldn't be able to do too much more than that. He's finding heads, but...
So that will be a big round for them there, as they just need 3 more and they walk away with a victory. We're going to go to game 3 if that is the case here. Let's see though if T1 has other plans. Crashies and Skadoodle are going to get some trade, or get some frags, I should say. Apologies. Got 3 players left alive for Team Brax. On Team Myth, it will be Drone along with Sub Rosa. Drone locates a kill on Skadoodle. Sub Rosa inside of the sewers here, right at the short. Crashies going to a full flank on long. AZK watching. Spike is down, and that's the reason why AZK is playing this angle. They're both gonna have to frag for one another, and it ain't gonna matter because Drone.
Smoke's down.
As it currently stands here, T1 are in a winning predicament. Oh, he went through the dark cover, and Brax secures a double. Myth is gonna get the trade against a rival Omen, but it's only Myth left alive against 4 members of T1.
You know, you can see here just a few Cypher traps laid upon it, and that's about it. And so they're going to make their way forwards. They get the side for free, and T1 have to retake. They're going to have to go for the full retake. I am curious how effective it's going to be. It should, in theory, be pretty strong, this retake that's coming in.
Yeah, I don't think they've used a lot of their utility to try and take this one back. Look, yeah, AZK's got a ton to work with. But Wardell does pop an... Oh, Subroza was right on the flank waiting around. Food, thankfully, gets the kill. That could have been very dangerous.
Two. One under balcony, one close right.
On the right, I think, Kev.
All right, now they're going to start making their way through long here. Brax with 1, 2. That's big for him. Only player left is Cutler. Made quick work of by Crashies. And Team Brax still in this game.
Another area that if you take it creates huge pressure on the defenders because it feels like suddenly you get the attackers can get a B race split coming in, or C split I should say. But there's the defense from Food. That's really important. Able to get the overheal there, back up to 50 armor effectively as he falls back out of that position. So now TSM have to start to question, how much do we invest in this? We've got 40 seconds to go. We're all grouped up together. Are they going to go for this play to see?
They are. Seems like they are. They are going to commit to this one. Some shots were being exchanged inside of the garage, and maybe not going to be C, but perhaps B with how they're moving around here. I think Skadoodle might be aware of that as well. The wall's placed, a very common area to place that wall down. Braxic gets a kill against Drone, and Skadoodle, he wraps around the corner there, shooting the chunks of that wall down. Only 12 seconds remaining. They wanted to invest into this round, and it is all falling apart for them. But they will hold.
It's such a weird mixture.
That's confusing.
Yeah,
that was really confusing.
Like a beach ball
here we
London.
See,
what is it?
We've got C1 pressure and Drone's going for the short pressure at the same time. It's not worked out for him, and there is a stage that might be following up, looking to try to get. I don't know if the res is up. Actually, I don't think it is, but
now they might be getting the intel. Okay, I don't think this is going to be a play for B. Instead, it's going to be just a very quick attack on A. A flash is exchanged, though. Wardell still holding on top of the box. Cyber Cage out. Wardell glides in, Mary Poppins style. Rosa, though, will nail the headshot on Crashies. Finds another one there. That was AZK and then Crashies, I should say. 2 players left alive, though. Against 3 for Team Myth. Myth, though, just as I say that, is going to die. And there's the intangible. Subroza chased that one down. And Wardell secures it with the op hit on Skadoodle.
Playing to the advantage. They're generally playing better more of the time, but the problem is they don't have any rounds to work with. And look at this, just out of nowhere, Jerome pops into Garage with that run it back, opens up the map, creates so much space here for TSM.
Yeah, and that site's going to be open, but Food cleans them up. This is match point here, folks. We could be going to a game 3 if it all works out for TSM. Got a few players left alive, a 4v4 as we jump over to the perspective of Subrosa's screen. Now, he drops that orbital strike over there, maybe expecting that someone could be playing back in the corner, because surely the Sage wasn't going to be playing so forward up if they did not have the support. But what we saw earlier was that no one was there. Subrosa, another kill onto Food this time around, leaving them with a 3v3. They have spiked down. This is it, folks. A huge opportunity for TSM to tie this series up and take it to a game 3. The only way that we could see this one concluding. They're watching all the angles. They have everything covered. Myth is going to be playing around and looking at long if anyone creeps in. He's also going to be helping out inside a garage. Rolling Thunder plays out Subrosa. He's going to get himself 3. Only 1 player left alive. Where's this player going to be located? I think Cutler has the eyes on him, and the time continues to tick, and it is not favorable for T1 as TSM tie it up. We're going to game 3.
And also for the retakes, the arrows for the retakes, the recon arrows are super strong. So also the drone has a lot of extremely strong implications too, but we'll get into that as the round progresses. We've got the play out of Octagon into a headshot there for Subrosa. Subrosa goes down, Food is making quick work of them, and that's going to be a great start, but it's not over just yet. A quick turnaround as Team Myth able to get a couple kills right back to claim the site. Now it's going to be rather difficult to get back in.
Yeah, while all that was going on, TSM actually did execute onto the hookah successfully, which allowed them to be able to jump in there and just throw the bodies on site instantly. One player is actually going to be hanging out around the corner, and Brax gets those kills. That's Drone and Myth who goes down. Last player left alive is the Sova, and I believe that will be Wardell. There goes the arrow. So he has some intel. Oh, Wardell hits one. That was big, but it's a halfway defuse, and Crashies gets the kill to secure the round win, but that was dangerously close there.
Oh, this is really cool. A double peek coming in over the actually the commit. Oh my god, he's absolutely mad.
He's a crazy person. He's a crazy person. Just diving in there like a champion, not caring about his body, his contributions to the round. I don't even know if he still had some smokes too. He may have had one more remaining. There's a flash. AZK responds. Jerome thought he got him, but he thought wrong. Myth, though, responds with 2, so now we're back into a 2v2 situation. Cutler gets a kill on Brax, leaving just only one player standing. It's Crashies. 1v2. Big round here for Team Myth if they get this.
Where is he, though? That's the question. I don't think that they are aware as to his position just yet.
Well, he's certainly going to be backed by Defender. Yeah, he's 100% there. The wall was placed. He was shooting the wall down. Get as much value as they can, as much kills as they can. The timing here, so well done. Cyber Cage was used here for, or listened for when a player would be going through that cage, and then Brax just sprayed right through it. And that was Crashy's effectiveness at Shower, the other side of the map. He gets lineups for the arrows on Reddit. That was early day Valorant, right? When the closed beta just came out. Oh, I loved just going through and finding all those little nerdy spots with it. So fun. All right, but Wardell actually uses the Hunter's Fury there. So close. Does get a kill on Brax. And Skadoodle kills some Rosa. And right at the nick of time, that orbital strike was going to come in. And then, as the push starts to happen, they lose so many players, and Crashies around the flank. That ends it. 5-1, Team Brax. Crashies is playing in the cubby. Brax, if this player were to wrap around Showers, would have gotten destroyed by that op because he had the angle. And Team Brax have every single ult online right now, and they don't even need to use it because they're just getting kills. Oh my goodness gracious, if Brax would have hit that, I actually would have left.
Thank goodness he did. I feel the same way.
I would have just been like, this game is unfair. My disappointment is immeasurable. I will never be able to achieve that. And I think that Team Myth are at a point now where they feel like they're never going to be able to achieve another round win at the rate that they're going at. Brax was already gone. He went back and looked over at Showers. Oh, but Wardell had the lineup, and he hit that one. Now let's see. They have man advantage. 5-4. Player going to be tucked away in the corner there. AZK, as soon as Myth went outside, turned around and just got a dirt nap instantly. Skadoodle with the res on Brax, bringing back that rocket to try and level the playing field here. 1v2. The run it back, immediately quelled thereby, and there's the rocket. There's the rocket. Oh, he had to hatch it out. That would have been hilarious, but it ain't gonna happen there. And finally, Team Myth get a round win. Shenanigans at the end of that round, but
Brax, I don't know that they'll expect him to be here with this operator. He could be very dangerous playing out of Showers. He's got a lot of support as well. Well, they'll AZK at distance with Hunter's Wrath, but okay, Brax is going to go down. A good trade from Food there as the wall is going to create an interesting situation. The spike has been implanted. Food has a lot to do here in this position. He has Skadoodle rotating in, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to find a way back in right now. Wardell's looking imperious there from U-Haul with that operator.
Well, they have been able to take a majority of the site over. Time is not on their side. Spike continues to tick. A lot of players still left in a 2v3. But Skadoodle's going to level it up.
Oh!
2v2, and just as I say that, Food finds his next target, and there's just going to be Cutler, but Cutler's done it once, and he'll do it again, and he gets the clutch to give them another round, and that is the reason why I love Valorant, guys. If you were looking at the mini-map primarily, which, you know, a lot of us will do, it almost felt as if that they were going to try and go for B, but pull all the attention, then teleport through to support. And Wardell gets 2. Subrosa cooks food. He's going to make himself a nice dish there. And it's only one player left alive. Skadoodle with an op. All the way in the back here. And that is an easy shot that Ska will hit 9 times out of 10. Subrosa went right around the corner on the middle. Right, got stuffed in the barrel there. And this is, yeah. Yeah, I think he's good. He's fine. He's like, go ahead. I want you to come through here for the exit. I dare you. I would really like you to.
This is it's good to see though. Like T1 looked like they were already taking over the game. We talked about the various types of glasses you've been wearing today.
Optimistic glasses are back on, guys. AZK uses that op in the hookah area of the map, which is where he's currently going to be placed. It says B window. There's a lot of different call outs for it. Player's going to creep around the side here. This is Subrosa, who gets defeated as soon as he went for the peek. And then the reactive flash, just to stop anyone else from trying to get a little too cheeky and pushing into hookah. Also had some support too. It's a very slow round here for TSM. Trapped inside of the cyber cage. And that sound effect, I don't think I think it's just one sound. Doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't. I don't think it really counts. Wave, you play Cypher way more than I do. I don't know if he knew that he exited out of the cyber cage rather than entered it.
No, there's no difference.
Yeah, so that's why I don't think that they were really expecting that one there. Brax thankfully gets that refrag and helps him out. And frag for his teammate. The short wall is placed. At least I thought it was there.
Very tentative stuff there. You can see both teams not wanting to overcommit and overinvest in certain positions. Brax holding onto his utility really effectively, getting information as he can. Oh, beautiful stuff there. Really well played from Brax. Again, he's very intelligent. Wardell will get the kill onto him. He trades that one, but still, I think Brax is a great person to watch, to learn, and Wardell has to dodge out of that one. He's going to be able to do so. Trying to find the sliver to work with there, but can't quite catch the shoulder of his opposition. Also now his position. 3 players lining it up, to take food, taking their kills, taking all the luxuries there to get that spike diffused. And that's a close one. That was so tentative, very coy stuff. Both teams very shy, potentially, but we can see that the rotation from Scar, the Sage, is coming through from spawn. So this might be difficult to get an entry onto this side.
Yeah, and the slow ore being placed prevents them from moving quickly through hookah. And the challenge is out. Cutler gets a kill, but AZK is able to bring this one right back in. Subrosa, though, secures himself too. And that second one was Skadoodle, who got cooked in the back of the site. So now it's only going to be Crashies alive inside of the defender's spawn. Drone sees him, knows he's there, but Crashies will win that fight. Despite it, though, his best efforts, it's a 3v1. Spike in play. Crashies in sight. When that stim beacon is down, you can guarantee that a Brimstone is going to be around there using it, or at least that's what you would like to think. We'll get a little bit of the benefits there from the stim beacon. The enemy, he wraps outside, locates one.
Wow.
Now it's going to be a 1v2. He knows one's hookah, but the other one at the elbow.
Risks to get information, and that's like so massive against a team like this. And oh god, okay, Wardell's gonna get it. Some nice shots with the ghost, the shock darts as well.
Yeah, I think he did some damage with that. I'm fairly certain he did some damage with that. Now that cover there, when he put out the recon, it actually was a negative dark cover that didn't give them enough information, because he probably would have been able to get 1 or 2 off of that as far as like intel on where they were, but they at least know that they're going to be located right on long. And this is where Subrosa could be the hero here. Peeks around, nice shot from Subrosa. Yeah, sure, it was a pistol versus a Spectre, but you got to appreciate just that accuracy around the corner.
Yeah,
this is
Subroza
flowing
has
it.
mad mechanics. His mechanics are just really nuts.
Yeah, while there may be some problems, Food doesn't really see them. He gets that kill in showers, and there was going to be one more player located low. That's AZK. He's getting some healing there, courtesy of his Sage. He gets tagged up just a tad. 2 players located by Heaven. A 2v4. They got the angles. They basically have the crossfires here. And Food is looking right at the areas where they need him to. Only player left alive is Wardell with an op, and he is on the other side of the map because it makes more sense to save that op than to blindly go in for a fight that you know you will not win. And this has been quite the game so far. Team Brax now have this lead. They want to try and win this fight. There's still going to be some smokes there left to play for, and that was actually a really good camera from the observers. For a moment, I thought it was a Cypher cam. I was like, wait, what? That makes no sense. Oh, Wardell misses the shot, but he'll get the second one. Drone headshot on AZK. Spike is in play. One player's tucked away in the corner. Shock Dart should do some damage, and Subroza, he's going to do damage the old-fashioned way with his AR. With his AR, apologies. There's Myth. As soon as Brax got a kill there, Myth was there to help him out. And the best gun in the game, the Bucky, but it's not the Bucky that gets the kill. It's Myth with the Vandal. They're just going to trade this one out for the whole point. You can punish that because you know that they're jumping and they're not quite reset yet, so you can abuse that.
Smoke's down.
We'll get a set piece into the B side super late. No frags have happened just yet. All the ults are coming through. Oh, Brax can manage to make his way out of the orbital strike. He will send in that rocket straight to spawn. It's not going to connect with anything that I can see. However, it will be a quick dart from Color out on the spawn position to try to find those frags on the site. Not going to happen for him though. AZK, meanwhile, making his way from Puka to try and do some damage. And now it's AZK against 2. It's going to be a difficult one here. Let's see what he can do. He's going to get tagged by the recon ball. That's really annoying. They know precisely where he is. And now the dark cover as well to make his life even more hellish.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The dark cover is great.
Through the bottom, through the lip. Oh! The push through the dark cover. Oh my god. I don't think AZK had any idea that he was going to win that clutch.
The way that they've been able to execute introducing to Sova when we haven't really seen them play Sova at all. It's been mostly Wardell on Jet. And now the push onto site here. Spike is planted. God did the job. He did the task. Unfortunately, won't be able to survive for this fight on the retake. And now they're just actually wrapping all the way around. And Subroza, he was actually hoping that no one was going to be there, but Food was waiting for him. He was making a whole heap load of noise. And he bodies him with that Phantom. Now they know where they're going to be. Look at that. Actually really like that slow place there. Wardell, he's sticking it. And he got the thrifty. Oh, man. And those players, they had nothing. They had no choice because the Sova arrow right alongside that to play around it because the Sage can't do it because the Sage is still in the animation. There's another slow orb. It's going to prevent them from pushing in just for a second here, but not for too long. 13 seconds remaining. They can't get the spike down. Now they're going to have to make some moves here. They got the kills. 2 players left alive. Orbital strike. And that is going to cook them all the way to 18 HP. 2 players are going to be dangerously low for Team Brax.
Yeah, CT full clear.
Could it be elbow?
Dangerously low, but alive.
Hiding long corner.
That's the important part. Their guns can still shoot.
Yeah, this is a real tough one, TSM. You can't really make an argument to commit into this one unless you have loads of money to spare at this point. And hey, they're gonna try. Oh my god, okay, they get a 2 quick kills here.
Two players are the weak
gonna fashion. Oh, indeed, it is the critically low players that are the ones that remain. There is really an opportunity here, but there it is. AZK finds a double. That is beautiful from him. Oh wow, what is the best way to stop a push? It's to get the kill before it actually starts. Oh, Wardell, he found like a single spot. Oh my god! A pixel to stand in to protect himself from the rolling thunder, and he's doing damage. Is it enough though? It's just going to be Braxlat. He tries to swing for the win, but it's going to be Drone who picks it up. Beautiful stuff there from TSM for that hold. Love to see it, and we're going to see a very fast push coming in here towards the A bomb site. And T1, they want to close this one down as quickly as possible. Cutler will get a quick kill to try to offer some kind of a defense, but we do have a short plant, but we have more control around that plant at the moment. That is going the way of T1 to help them secure this. Wardell now, he steps up onto the stage to make his appearance known with that operator, but
Ooh.
absolutely nails him, and that's going to leave TSM with very little to work with now. It is just Myth in this 1 versus 3.
I feel like I kind of cursed it, but does Myth clutch this round up? No, it's Brax. Match point now for T1. Can Brax and company close it out here, or will Team Myth keep this one going to fight for one more round? Because their only option is to fight for that OT. And here we go. This is the push, but a couple flashes start to come through. Sub Rosa's gonna get a kill right out of the gate here, and then a response in turn. But Sub Rosa, he actually dances around the side. He's in front of a few of them, right at the back of lamps. I don't even think they know that he's there. He's shooting through the smoke. Cutler gets a kill. Oh, Sub Rosa finds another one, and it's just 2 players left alive for T1. Sub Rosa has done his job though, and now is this going to be enough? Wardell, Hunter's Fury.
This way.
Oh, he's trying to do what he can, but he's so
1
far
HP.
away. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty rough. He's got 15 seconds until the heal will fully cool down, so he might actually be able to get that one off, because right now TSM will be pretty slow onto this retake. However, he's kind of in the open at this point. It's got to feel very nerve-wracking to be in Skadoo's juice right now, but he does have good communication between himself and Crashies.
Those like 10 seconds felt like an eternity.
Both.
There was another one. Another one of the paranoias come through. It's Myth versus Wardell, but Skadoodle clutches up and wins the game, and you breathe that sigh of relief, my friend.